Hello and welcome back to this great colony of a bunch of communists. How nice. Last time, I believe we just had a pretty, quiet existence. Nothing really went too terribly. Nothing went too great either. I mean, it was a pretty standard thing. We've been working on a new walk-in freezer so that we can freeze up all of our food and none of it will ever go bad under any circumstances. So, we can survive like 1,000 years just on the food stocks we have alone, which would be actually quite impressive. I'm going to level with you. I would enjoy that. What is this? Oh, no, you didn't. There's a self-tamed deer. Oh, I don't appreciate deer. I have a few reasons to not really like deer, namely the absolute destruction of numerous colonies at the hands of the vicious, world-destroying deer. Oh, my word. I guess that doe's just going to be a part of our colony. We also have a cat. Should we do anything with the cat? I mean, it doesn't have any intelligence, so I guess we can't train it up. I guess it's just, like, for amusement. Should we, like, butcher it and eat it? I feel like there's not actually all that much meat on a cat. That's not going to be practical. So what do we got? We've got fall, 6th of fall. That should mean that we've got some good... Ooh! We got smithing. Very nice. Very nice. So, in terms of what we want to get next... Probably... Maybe... Do we want to do, like, microelectrics? This unlocks high-tech research bench, comms console, and other research projects like tube television and cryosleep caskets. Ooh, I like that. Let's go for that. So what did we just get? We got smithing. Okay, what did we get out of smithing? Let's see. We've gotten a fueled smithy bench for smithing non-mechanical weapons and tools. Okay. So I guess you could make some, like, swords and maybe, like, I don't know, a javelin or something out of that. We should set that up somewhere. I guess this is kind of like the crafting room. So we're going to set our bench up in here. So first thing we're going to have to do is actually move this lamp over. Destroy this stupid crafting spot because, quite frankly, I'm going to level with you. That crafting spot is pretty useless. We used it to make a few short bows, which I'm sure at some point we're actually going to sell. No promises. No promises on that one, but we may sell them at some point. I think they're in... Look at these awful, poor, shoddy, disgusting short bows everywhere, just all over the place. I'm sure we can get like $5 for each of them. I guess that's worth it. It's probably not. What's up with these tiles? Do we not have any more silver? Oh, did we use all of our silver on sterile tiles? Oh, no. Oh, come on now. That can't be a thing. You can't tell me that we used all of our silver on that. No, we're broke. We're poor. We've got nothing. I mean, we have gold, but, I mean, people don't take gold as currency. For some reason, they're all about silver, which is ridiculous. What is this, marble? Okay. So are there any, like, natural silver deposits? Or are we just going to have to sell stuff off? What's this? That's plasteel, that's right. That's actually quite nice. We have a bunch of plasteel. We can use that for, like, armors and stuff. Maybe make a plasteel, like, I don't know, a plasteel Zweihander. And just have, like, Bushido go into combat with a massive Zweihander. That'd be amazing, actually. I would be all about that. What can we make here? Gladius, longsword, knife, shiv, spear, shortbow. Ooh. Ooh, what are our people actually using? Chewie can't fight. Bushido's got a pistol. We got a rifle. Kimmy's got a pump shotgun. Ninja's got a pistol. I feel like all of those are better than longswords. But maybe we should just keep them around to begin with. Oh, Kimmy the doctor has apparently had a mental break. Because she's just generally feeling terrible. Kimmy, that's not an excuse to have a mental break. Thank you very much. Oh, my word. Well, let's see. I think we have some cloth now, so we can actually set up the nice little billiards tables, which ideally we make out of wood as opposed to steel, because steel seems a bit frivolous for a bunch of pool tables. Just gonna say, I'm not really a big fan of steel pool tables. I don't know if like there's actually a significant difference between playing pool on a steel pool table and playing it on something that's not a steel pool table, but I think just in terms of resource usage, it's quite a poor decision to actually, you know, just make steel into just something as basic as a pool table. My word. So what should we actually do about these rooms? Now that we've got cloth, and I think we have a good quantity of cloth, first and foremost, we're going to need to make the pool tables, but then we could potentially make a bunch of like armchairs in everyone's rooms so that when they're like sitting in their rooms thinking about how sad their pathetic little existence is in a communist enclave, which quite frankly, their existence could have been so much better if they decided to go with some form of capitalist enclave. I'm not saying anything like you shouldn't go communist, but I'm just saying maybe they should have reconsidered the whole communist route to begin with, because it doesn't seem to be working out for them too well, does it? Not in the slightest. They're living in dingy little huts, which I will level with you, aren't actually all that dingy. They're quite nice, I have to say. Is there a vicious attack going on? Oh, I see. A timber wolf just ate a rabbit. Not only did said timber wolf eat a rabbit, but it ate literally the entirety of the rabbit. So the rabbit no longer exists. It ate the bones. Who eats the bones of a rabbit? How much actual resources? 80 steel? I feel like that's a ridiculously frivolous use of steel, but we do have a lot of steel over here. How much wood does it actually take? I imagine it would be like 110 wood, the combination of like that steel and wood over there. Somebody's gonna need to get out there and actually deal with cutting down these trees. Ninja, can you stop hauling stuff and start cutting down trees? Can you do that? Yes, you can, Ninja. Get to work. Stop hauling the hops. If you're not gonna turn the hops into delicious brew, which is set to be done forever, I don't want to see you touching any hops, Mr. Ninja. Ninja is a hops fiend. He's not even a beer fiend, which is kind of weird because you'd think that Ninja would be into like the actual drink, but no, he's just into like munching on a bunch of astringent hops. That's disgusting, Ninja. Those things are bitter as all heck. What is wrong with you? Ninja doesn't even know. He is out of his mind. Okay, so we've got 110 wood, 30 cloth. Just gonna set up a couple pool tables in here. And we're gonna have to actually set up some standing lamps so that people can see what they're doing while they're playing pool. Because I feel like not being able to see what you're doing and trying to play pool at the same time would not be the easiest thing in the world. And we are trying to make this an enjoyable space, not one where you want to like shoot yourself because there's no actual capability of playing a good game of pool. Because I feel like Ninja is a pool shark. Bushetto, of course, is the one who he actually sharks. I don't know if that's a term. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but I'm going to say it's probably a thing. That there's the sharker and the sharky. And, of course, Bushetto is the sharky, which is quite unfortunate for poor Bushetto, but, you know, that's how it goes. Wait, do these require 80 cloth each? Wow, that's a lot of cloth, actually. I mean, in saying that, we still seem to have 65 cloth, so I guess our cotton plants actually produce quite a bit of resources. What do we actually have in terms of farms up here? Some potato and some hops. Does anyone think that we're like overproducing food right now? I think we're overproducing food. I don't think that's a good idea. I feel like as a communist society, it is our goal to create just enough for everyone and not try to overproduce. So maybe we should like cut out some of this. Ooh, what is this? A cold snap? Oh, well, that's fine. I mean, we've got heaters in all the rooms that are like communal rooms, except for this one. This one's going to be freezing cold. Oh, check it out. A billiards table. Oh, my word. I can't wait for someone to come in and like play a nice game of pool. Oh, they're gonna love it. They are gonna love it. Just think about the humble beginnings of, like, the rec room here. It started out as just a bunch of horseshoe pins. Now it's an entire complex within which people just have tons of fun playing pool, getting beaten by, like, Chewy in chess. Because I think Chewy's, like, the chess master of the group. And just, you know, generally having a great time. And once we get tube televisions up in here, oh man, that's gonna be great. And now oh, what is this? What are you doing? Are you sleeping in the animal? That's for Dreamweaver! You're dead. You're dead. We're slaughtering you, you stupid doe. Ah, the doe thought it was so cool. Kimmy, what are you doing still awake? It's like midnight right now, Kimmy. You can't still be... I guess she just stayed awake for the sole purpose of being the one to kill the doe. Ah, it's amazing. I agree with you, Kimmy. I understand why you're trying to do that. That is a very good decision. Oh my goodness. Well, the doe is now officially dead. It is no longer a member of Zeitgeist a la Kami, as it was a disgusting war doe. Not a war doe that could actually help us, but one that was more likely to hurt us. Where are you bringing that? Don't bring that down to the stockpile. Hey, Ninja, the doe is supposed to go to the butcher's table. We're gonna eat our friends, not put them in, like, some sort of stockpile. Can we, like, butcher this deer? Seriously, people? Are we just gonna let it... we can just let it rot. I don't actually care all that much. It's not the end of the world. Oh, man, this cold snap, like, destroyed all of our crops. Curse you, cold snap! We had a bunch of herbs that were about to, like, come to fruition. Now we only have, like, 50 herbs. 45, sorry. Only 45. That's terrible. So it seems like Kimmy doesn't actually have any work. What can we get her on? She can become, like, the town smith. Leinster's not going to be the town smith because I don't trust Leinster, actually. Who's actually got the better skills here? It looks like Kimmy's not very good at crafting things. She's not great at that. What about Leinster? Ooh, Leinster's got a lot of artistic abilities in her. So I feel like Leinster's actually going to be the smith, and we're going to have her replace the function of Kimmy. Kimmy can actually become a cook and work with... What is this? Pirates? What, is it just... It's two people. What are these guys... Is that a silver mace and a plasteel shiv? I don't think that's going to save you. I mean, they have shields, which basically complicates things just a little bit in the whole... They have shields, and that makes firearms not quite as effective as they would normally be. But, I mean, I don't feel like we're in that bad of a position, given that it's only two people. And we're just going to get into position and just start opening fire the moment they show up. Hey! Brody, the blacksmith. You're done for, kid. You think you're so cool coming in here with your little shield and your plasteel... Oh, he's got the silver mace, sorry. And your silver mace? Who do you think you are, kid? Get out of my face. Oh, you're done for, kid. Oh, it's over. Oh, his shield's down, and he's in the fray with Ninja. And now they're booking it. GC is just having none of it. He used to be a shipwright. Now he's just a coward! Disgusting, kid. Very nice. Can you possibly capture Brody the blacksmith? I would appreciate you bringing him in. We're gonna set Brody into the nice little prison cell, and we're gonna have him as a member of our colony. Brody, now that you have been beaten down by our nice friends here, you will be taught the ways of the communist and brought in amongst our people. Oh, we got microelectrics? Nice. Nice. Can we do tube televisions? Gun turrets. Do we want gun turrets or tube televisions? What kind of question is that? Tube televisions? Duh! Tube televisions are so much more important than guns. Ugh, what are you on about? So let's look at this guy. He seems to be incapable of intellectual work. It's not the end of the world, actually. I'm kind of fine with that. He's a careful shooter, so he's got +3 shooting, and somehow he doesn't have any actual shooting skill. Oh, because he's a blacksmith. Because he grew up on a medieval world. I see. He was originally a cultist. Oh. Oh, this hurts. I really want him because he looks great. He's got like great crafting skills, and he could be like a longsword user and run in and just like kill things. He even bloodlusts. That's great. But he used to be a cultist. I don't know how long you've been around. You've just been around, but I'm not particularly happy about cultists in general. I'm actually quite... I have huge issues with cultists, actually. I normally try to destroy them whenever possible. Oh, thanks, Kimmy, for actually butchering that dough. I quite appreciate it. You can feast on the blood of your failed friend. Ooh, cargo pods. Man, things are heating up here. Hey, rabbit, you're done. Kill it. Kill the rabbit! It's trying to eat our corn. I say trying, it succeeded at eating our corn. Leinster, do your job. What's your shooting? Oh, she's got 14? Oh, because she's a vat-grown soldier. That's actually pretty good. 14 is a kind of a crazy high shooting skill, actually. I like that. I mean, in saying that, it took her forever to actually kill the rabbit. You should try a bit harder next time, Leinster. I mean, bullets don't grow on trees, Leinster. We have to actually make them. Citation needed. So, you know, that's a thing. Make a longsword. Let's just make like... Should we make like 5 longswords? Hypothermia? Chewie? Oh! Oh, I see. Chewie is suffering from hypothermia because the research room doesn't have a heater. We're gonna need to install a heater in the actual research room because the people who do research actually spend quite a lot of time in there. So that's a small issue. Can we get Ninja? You're not a constructor. Great. Thanks, Ninja. Bushetto, get to work actually building that heater so Chewie can go back to work. We're just gonna have him patrol here until he warms back up. Nice job, Chewie. Yeah, you're officially allowed to go about your work, Chewie. I mean, he just decided to do it regardless. I didn't actually give him the order, which is not particularly allowed in this colony. When I give specific orders, you're supposed to follow them. But, you know. Oh, man. Brody's actually going to suffer from hypothermia, too. We're going to have to set up a heater in there. Oh, my word. Okay, I think... Now... There is this thing that's a vent. A simple vent for equalizing temperature between 2 rooms without allowing people to walk between them. Now, I think what we can actually do is create, like, vents between these rooms and have just one cooler and one heater running all of these rooms. I think that's a thing that can happen. I don't know if it's actually accurate, but we're going to try it regardless. And if that's the case... We could actually heat up a lot of the rooms which otherwise, you know, we wouldn't be able to heat up because I'm not going to actually build a heater and cooler in every individual crafting room. But if we can build it in one and then vent all of the actual air into the other rooms, that would be great. That'd be amazing. I would love that. But we'll have to see how it works because we're going to set it up in these rooms. And then cross our fingers, because that's really the best that we can do. But anyway, for now, that will bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, we will continue with the Zeitgeist a la commie, only the greatest communist colony you have ever seen. In saying that, I'm not certain how many communist colonies you've actually seen. Probably not all that many. I don't feel like most people have actually seen all that many. But anyway, until next time, thanks for watching, and of course, enjoy the rest of your day.